Hello and greetings. I am Pastor Patricia Hicks DuPont, and I'm here with the founder and owner of Faith Christian Broadcasting in the person of Reverend Alan Galloway. We're here today to talk about things going on in our community. We are a, a broadcast network that really want to get involved in what's going on in our community. And so we need your help. So we ask you to submit upcoming events as well as your concerns so that we can help you, those of you that are here in Jasper County. So Pastor Galloway, would you like to greet the people?
Good day. I'm Pastor William Galloway, here with Pastor DuPont. We're here to serve you in any way that we possibly can to make it easier for the community to survive and to strive.
Yes, sir. And that's part of my mission as I am a candidate for Jasper County Council. And so today we want to focus on two communities. Last week I had the opportunity to go.
Before you go,
Okay, sir.
you mentioned that you're a candidate for county council. Let's not run over that. Let's explore that.
All right, sir. And so it's a privilege and an honor. I am from the Coosaw district. And so I just.
Hatchie.
I'm so sorry. Coosaw-Hatchie district. And I am running for county council. When I look at the heritage and I look at what is preservable, my heart is to preserve the history of Jasper County, as well as be progressive, knowing the importance of us elevating and become better without destroying the power of our history, without destroying so many priceless places in Jasper County. And that's going to lead me into our first discussion. But just to give you a little bit more about me, my parents are both native. My ancestry really is native to South Carolina and Jasper County, Low Country in particular. And I've had the gracious privilege, even though I was born in Philadelphia, that my parents always brought me back here to South Carolina. And so by me coming, I learned about the outhouse. By me coming back, I learned about how to tote water and the importance of priming the pump. But not only that, I had to make sure that I put more water back in that jug for the next time. I also learned about cutting wood. Also learned about the language, the Gullah Geechee language. Also learned about the importance and how to wash clothes by boiling and then hanging it on a clothesline and propping it with a stick. And so there are other information or memories I could share with you. But I only said that to say this. In 2026, we're going to have people, Pastor Galloway, from all over the world.
Yes.
That's going to be coming to Low Country, coming to Jasper County, coming to hear the many untold stories, coming to see all of the historical sites in Jasper County. And there's so many more historical sites that have not been uncovered that we need and want uncovered so that the people can get a holistic view of the neighborhood and the people who make and made up Jasper County. And so with that passion and with that concern and with your support as an elected official, I will be able to we should not destroy, or we should not throw the baby out with the bathwater, is what my grandmother would call it. But we want to be able to see how can we progress in a way that don't destroy the power and the precious history that we possess. And so we want to work together. And so I need your help. There's no one person that can serve not only Coosaw-Hatchie district, but the whole Jasper County without a team. And I applaud those that are on my team, and I'm looking for other people in the community, in your community, to be a part of the team, because it's you who see things firsthand. It's you that will be able to have a voice of the immediate need because you're in that community. And so I am honored, Pastor Galloway, to be able to serve and to be elected as your next Jasper County Councilwoman. And with that said, that brings me into why I went on last week, Thursday, to the Monroe Track Surface Mine public meeting and hearing.
Where did that take place?
That took place in Hardyville, the Levy Limehouse community, at the Agape Life Center, Family Life Center. And what was so awesome about it is because we had over 100 people represented, Pastor. There were people from all walks of life, but they came together for a common goal. And so as we look at Jasper County, as we look at the future of Jasper County, it is the communities coming together for a common goal. We have the north side, we have the south side, but we have to come together for the betterment of all. And so the meeting was very productive. People from one part of the community did not understand or did not know the struggles that was going on in the other side of that same community. But together they heard each other, and together I saw how people were coming together to help each other to solve not only the problem against they don't want mining in the community, but also to share and to work together, just to say and to see, oh, I didn't know that because of this new development, your area is now flooded. And they brought pictures, which is wonderful, so that people can see. Others that are bird lovers like myself, they brought photos to see, because of the mining, because of the development, trees and homes of priceless birds and natural wildlife is being destroyed. And so they were able to show, we don't want this. We want our birds to be able to procreate and to be able to live. We need the insects. We need the ecosystem so that Jasper County can continue to be the hallmark of where you can come to enjoy relaxation, enjoy history, enjoy culture, enjoy quietness. And so we need each one of you to give us your feedback on what Jasper County means to you, because this is very important as we look at how we can serve the communities of Jasper County.
Okay, you said, when is this election taking place?
So our election will take place. It'll be July 22nd. July 22nd. And for those who want to do early voting, it'll be July 7th through July 18th. And so we're asking you bring some friends, let's make it a party, come out and vote, and we want your vote. Thank you so much.
You mentioned a party. What kind of party? Are you a Republican Party, a Democratic Party? Are you registered as what candidate, which party?
Thank you so much, Pastor Galloway. I am registered as a Democrat, but what I found out, in an office, you serve all the people. And so I am registered a Democrat, but what I found out, there are people that just want truth. There are people that just want people to work for all. No special interest groups, but for all and for the betterment of all. You may, and Pastor, I really believe this. You may be fine today. And if you don't consider your brother, if you don't consider your neighbor that may be going through, you never know what tomorrow going to bring, and you're going to need to ask that same brother to stand with you on an issue that is important to you. And so that's not the way it should be, not in a community. I've seen communities, how they rally around. And so Jasper County is a large community, divided or divisible by many smaller communities. And so we need to stand together for the betterment of all the communities that are in Jasper County.
That sounds good, Pastor DuPont. Why should I vote for you as opposed to someone else? What were you offering me?
I am asking you to vote for me because I'm offering you passion. I'm offering you education because I've learned. I'm a docent at the Morris Center, and besides that, I'm an educator. I've been here for the long haul. I'm not a newbie. I've been here. I've seen. I've learned. I've grown. And so my passion is how to continue to learn as well as through Faith Christian Broadcasting. And you know our track record. We bring information to the community. And people stop me on the street saying, thank you, because I did not know I had the right to claim my overage. Thank you. I did not know that this was going to come down and it would affect me. And so by you sharing on Faith Christian Broadcasting, now we are up to date with what's going on and the power of collective working together. And so with that said, my passion is how can I make Jasper County the best or the better without the sacrifice of residents. There is something called ALICE, Pastor Galloway.
Yes.
And these are people, they don't qualify to get services because their income is not low enough. But they are having a hard time living, Pastor Galloway, because they're in that gray area. And it's called ALICE. And so we need to help those people. There are a solid majority that work in two jobs that's trying their best to get to the next level. And of course, you have the level that money is well with them for now, and they don't have any needs. But it's that middle group, which is the majority of the group, that is working so hard. And with the changing of Jasper County, taxes being raised, insurance is being raised, cost of living being raised, the people in the middle, which is the majority, are suffering the most. Pastor, I can tell a little bit about my story. I remember being part of that group. I remember money not meeting. I remember the sacrifices that I had to make for my sons. And so with that passion and with that heart to help, yes, we want to help to reduce taxes or keep it at a standstill, but then we need still to work with those who are trying. They're not just not working, but they're trying by working two jobs, and it's still hard for them to live in Jasper County. We all know that Jasper County is the fastest growing community, but it shouldn't be on the backs of our residents who have been here. We need to find a plan on how we can protect those that have been here for generations. And that's where my heart is.
When you mentioned overage, what do you mean by overage?
Yes, if you go back and look at some of the episodes here at Faith Christian Broadcasting, I took the time to explain to you, to write it or to read it to you, what overage is. In a nutshell, overage is, unfortunately, a person property after a year and a day was now had a new owner. For an example, if that property was sold for $10,000, but to satisfy the taxes, that's all that the county wants, satisfy the taxes, any penalties, and any other office fees, what that may be.
Yeah.
And for example, let's just say it was $1,000. Well, there is $9,000 left, and that $9,000 belong to the person who got evicted off their land, or the person who lost their land. And so I had a list. We was able to get a list through the wisdom of Pastor Galloway, and the county gave us a list that we can read off the names of people who lost their property. And if you come, make an appointment now to come to Faith Christian Broadcasting, we can tell you the amount and your name, and so you can go following the process that's in place, that you can get the money that your family or that you deserve.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, sir.
Very interesting.
Thank you so much. And so now the next community that I want to lift up today is the Coosawhatchee community. Pastor, it was different to find out that even though I'm representing Coosawhatchee district, Coosawhatchee community is not in that district. And so it still does not negate the fact that it's very important that we keep the history of Coosahatchee community. And so it is documented. It is, and I try to keep you abreast that it is documented that it is a historical site, even though the building is no longer there. And so we want to give thanks to a precious lady and her sister in the person of Hetty Frazier and her sister Helen Benson, who did not give up, but were what was relentless in coming to council and asking and having documentation of all the information I'm sharing now. And so together, as we continue to go forward, we're believing you when you hear about Coosahatchee community, that you will be a part of what we're doing to get this historical site with a beautiful building that will be able to serve at least 5 to 6 different entities. That is going to be very important for the community. Also to note that the north side has no emergency shelter or community center. And so we are being proactive and not waiting until we need it. We want to get it done now. And so we thank you for putting in the comment now, because now is the time.
You said something I don't quite understand about the you're running in this district, but you're not in the district. What does that mean?
And for those of you who would like, we have the maps here to show you the line. So we have 4 districts. And so when you look at the map, you will see that you will see that Coosahatchee community is not in the district that is called Coosahatchee District. And so I'll be able to show it to you. And so that is something that Pastor Afterwood, I can just go ahead and do a photo and send it to you so you can see it yourself. That the Coosahatchee District does not include the Coosahatchee community. In fact, it's in the Robertsville community.
All right. I was not aware of that.
Yes, sir. And so we're just excited for every opportunity to be able to inform you, because I wasn't informed of that until after, based on where I live, I was able to run for this opportunity to be your next Jasper County Councilwoman. And so here we are today, asking you to give input, asking you tomorrow if you want to stop by. We're having boots on the ground, a meet and greet here at the Allen Galloway complex from 6 to 8, and you're invited to come, that you can hear more about my platform, as well as to mingle and meet, and actually you'll be able to see firsthand the maps that I have here about Jasper County and the lines and the location. We have the precinct map, and we have the school board map, so that you can now learn and know the lines and who is responsible to serve you. And that's what it's all about, being a servant leader. We're here to serve the people, the residents of Jasper County.
And what time is that taking place?
So next, again, we'll be having this meet and greet here at the Allen Galloway complex at 8881 Coosaw Scenic Drive, Richmond, South Carolina. It'll be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And we invite you to come.
Phone number?
The phone number, I will put it on the yeah.
52.
I will definitely have that in the comments. We thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes. So it has been an honor and a privilege to come today and just share a little bit about myself, as well as to give you an update on things going on in our community. And again, I'm asking each community to please reach out to me, because I want to know what's going on with you, as well as I want you to be a part of the solution as we make Jasper County more resilient, as we preserve our rich and powerful history that people all over the world is coming to hear about and spend their money. And we want the money to be spent in all the counties of Jasper County. And so as every county, just focus on what your specialty is so that we can drive through Facebook and all other mediums. We want to drive people to come and hear your stories and taste your cuisine and learn more about your culture. And because our culture here in Jasper County is very rich, and we don't want them to miss a drop.
Amen.
We need you and you to come and be a part of it. You're welcome.
Bless you.
Thank you so much, Pastor. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Peace and blessings, and we look to talk to you soon. Bye.
Have a great day.